All right, now, and listen, people, you're welcome to Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO, the very first edition. We don't speculate on Solid Chat. And today being the very first edition, before we go further, let me tell you that this is a place where you can publicize your goods and services, your music, whatever you want the public to know about you. We are here to do it. This is the first edition, like I said, and we have a guest right here. Guess what? We caught a very big fish. But before we go into all that, let's take this short break and we'll be right back. Yo, welcome back to Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO, and right here I have this big fish in the house, Engineer NNANYERE, OSUAGWU. All right, Sam, I want to quickly share your childhood. What was it like growing up? Were you born with silver spoon and all that?
I came from a very humble beginning, very humble. Grew up in the village. My parents were teachers, primary school teachers. I had my early education, like I said earlier, in the village. Like I said, I came from a very humble beginning. A family of 8 children. Wow. Parents who are primary school teachers. So you could understand how it was. So after secondary school, I had to start working so as to enable my younger ones to go to school, so as to be able to help my parents, you know, in taking care of my younger siblings' educational this thing. So I didn't really come from, like I said, I came from a humble beginning. I did factory work. Let me use that word, factory work. Immediately I left the village, I got to Lagos. I got a job in an oil servicing firm who was laying pipeline from Warri Escavos to Lagos, Saipem. I worked there as a radio operator for about a year and left. Worked again in a CPAS manufacturing company, Super Engineering, located somewhere in Odogunyo here. Worked for about a year again and left again. And then in 1990, I joined the then National Electric Power Authority as an assistant electrical operator in training. That is from that point I grew to where I am today as a senior manager in the same industry. But today it is known as Transmission Company of Nigeria.
Okay, yeah, let me take you back to where you mentioned your parents being teachers. I started imagining when they will make sure you do your homework, even when you were tired. Are there embarrassing moments? Are there moments anywhere in life that maybe it was embarrassing or something that you have not forgotten? I wouldn't want to use the word embarrassing. My parents, particularly my father, was a disciplinarian to the core, who will make sure that at every point you do what you're supposed to do, at every point. So there were so many of such points. Then as a young man growing up, I probably found them embarrassing. I found them like, why will I be made to do this? But then today as a man, I look back and said, if I hadn't done those things, I don't know where I would have been. So that's why I said I wouldn't describe them as embarrassing. They were things that helped build us and got us disciplined as children. Yes, and made me who I am today as person. Oh, great. Gentlemen and ladies, you are still on Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO, and we are right here with Engineer NNANYERE OSUAGWU, and we are having fun right here. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, the horse's mouth, and here we don't speculate. We allow you to hear better and know better. Nice and decent people, we are still on Solid Chat with my humble self, Mr. ZICO. And right about now, we're going on a short break, and we'll be right back.
I believe in God, I cannot change. Oh, hey. His word of promise is forever sure. Yeah, yeah. I believe in God, I cannot change. Oh, yeah. He see the same. Oh, praise His holy name. My name is Righteous Man. Keep watching Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO. Don't touch the die. It's a sin. Boom.
Yo, welcome back to Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO, and right here I have the Engineer NNANYERE OSUAGWU. All right, still talking about politics. What influenced your decision to go into politics?
What influenced my decision to go into politics was service to the people. Politics I see as a means of rendering service to the people. And I discovered that there was so much gap between the government and the governed that needed to be bridged. And of course, you need people who are ready to lay down their life to serve the people. If you look at what is happening in Nigeria today, politically, you find out that there seems to be a lot of corruption. People have seen politics as business. It's a cash and carry thing. They don't think about the people. So I just thought about those of us who are ready to lay our life, to see it as service, just service to the people. So that was what motivated me. I saw it as a means of going to render service to the people.
Interesting. Now, you mentioned when you went for a position, I think
Federal House of Reps. Yeah.
Federal House of Reps. And somehow it didn't work the way you planned it.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Solid Chat with Mr. ZICO. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification button so that you follow us anytime we make a post. Thank you so much and remain blessed. I am Mr. ZICO. One love.